Hello. As I mentioned, I've been in a JoJo mood again. I've talked about this on stream recently, but I've been watching Stone Ocean with my mom. We are actually on the we finished the 30th episode, so if you know what arc that is, you know. I've been really excited about that one because my mom likes Weather Report, and I've been really curious as to how she reacts to this part. My dad is kind of watching off to the side, and he's so confused at this part, which is fun. But like I said, in a JoJo mood, I have like All-Star Battle R that I could be playing. In fact, I would kind of like to play that at some point on stream, since I'm going through mission stuff. I'm biased and really just want to play as Johnny as much as possible, because he's my favorite JoJo. So like there are plenty of games I could do. I could do that, Heritage for the Future. I could do even like the SNES game. I would like to play that at some point. I actually have a physical copy of it. But I have not played it yet. I've just seen enough of it to think it's like a really strange adaptation. So I kind of got in the mood to play 7th Stand User. I haven't played it since like, I want to say 2015 or 2016. I got really into playing it, and I really liked it. I never finished it, but I will be using a guide specifically because there's a lot of stuff that relates to friendship points in the game, and friendship points will allow me to do certain events that I couldn't do otherwise. For example, if you have high enough friendship points with Jotaro, you can help in like the Rubber Soul fight and stuff like that. So I would like to be able to do as much of that stuff and like optional fights as possible, because I vaguely remember stuff like there's maybe 1 or 2 extra stand users on the ship during the forever fight that you can go up against. There's a lot of fun Easter eggs in this. References to a bunch of different parts, which I think is like really fun. I forget if it's the same people or if it's a different group of fans who are doing a sequel to this, which is actually based on Diamond is Unbreakable, and I forget if it's done yet or not, but I would really like to play that too at some point. Because I wanna do the different parts. It would be cool if there was a game like this for every part. I've talked about this before as well, but if anyone's like curious about how I feel about different parts, I'm actually going to do a stream with my mom at some point where we're gonna rank stands, or specifically she's going to rank stands, and one of the things I would like to do is I actually kind of have to remind her about what happened in some parts, because it's been a while. We actually might rewatch JoJo when we're done with part 6, because she's actually really sad that we're almost done with it. So far, it's funny. She has an unpopular opinion that part 6 so far is probably her favorite one, but I almost feel like she says every part is her favorite one whenever she gets to it. So she just really enjoys the series. So one of the things I want her to do is rank her favorite parts as well, because I think it would be interesting. She's an anime-only fan. She has never gotten into reading manga. Like, she just cannot get into the format. Otherwise, I think she would be interested in reading some of it. But I would say... oh my gosh, Golden Light music scared me for a sec. Um, with I've been thinking real hard. It's difficult. There's not a single part I really dislike. For example, part one I don't really think about much, but when I go to rewatch it or reread it, I'm like, hey, I have a lot of fun with this. But I would still rank it as like my least favorite, just because it doesn't have as much that I'm like super into. But that by no means that I dislike it. And I've really been I've been wrapping my head around how I would rank stuff. 7 and 3 are matched as my favorites. I feel like 7 is a way more refined version of 3. I think it's just solid all the way throughout. 3 has its ups and downs, but I like that it's just a big dumb road trip. No thoughts, head empty. I love that for it. I love Freak of the Week type stuff. Which is part of why 7 is so fun as well. Then I would rank like maybe 4 after that. It's kind of difficult to rank stuff too, because sometimes it's like I just really like side characters, or I like the ensemble cast. Like part 6 is really difficult to rank because I don't care for it so much, but I love Jolene and her friends. Like Foo Fighters is one of my favorite characters in JoJo. So it's like after 4, I kind of start having a hard time ranking. I would have put 8 pretty high because I really, really like the first half. And then the second half happens, and I don't like it so much. I really fell off by then. And I really hope 9 doesn't do that. Because so far, I really like the characters in it. We're only 1 chapter in, and I think they're very fun. Oh, something I forgot to do. Hold on. I realized it. Oh, I need to turn on my reactive stuff. Oh, give me a sec. I got so distracted while I was setting stuff up. But it's like, I don't know where exactly which I would rank first, 5 or 6. Because 5, I guess I would put 5 next, then 6, then 8, then 2, then 1. I don't know. It gets like, it's so hard at that point. I don't know how to rank them. Actually, there's something I need to do real quick. I need to set this up real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Chotto mate kudasai. I forgot to turn on my my Twitch integrated throwing system. Again, I got really distracted setting everything else up. And I know people like throwing things at me, and it makes me sad. It makes me depressed. People bully me. My chat bullies me. What? What was that alert about? Bruh. There. Oi. Again, give me a sec. Program is... Oh, there we go. Where is it exactly on my body? Hold on. You know what? Actually, it's close enough already. Twitch is connected. Good. Okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Excuse. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Enough talk. Enough talk. Enough. We're done. Okay. Let me turn off this Shin Megami Tensei 5 music. Let's get to Windows. Yeah. I have to take my headphones off a little bit. It's so loud. Okay. So I am gonna have to go through the... Who's this guy? That's what you were thinking, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Interfering Speedwagon. Hi, Crumbleberry. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Sorry for the sudden entrance, but would you like me to explain this game's features? Hello, Victorian VT. Welcome. I'm doing fine today, actually. I'm doing a little better. I'm really excited to play this again, because, it's been years. Yeah, the JoJo fan RPG. I think it's really cool. And I've been talking about it, while I was chatting earlier, but I've been in a JoJo mood, because my mom and I are going through Stone Ocean. We're almost done with it. She's very upset about that, actually. Sorry for the sudden entrance, but would you like me to explain this game's features? Listen to an explanation. I wouldn't mind, because game controls. I do have a guide open because I want to make sure to get some of the friendship points. Like, I don't want to forget how to do some of those. And doing as many events as possible would be really good. This game takes place during the events of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. Also, I will not accept any Stardust Crusaders slander in this chat. It's one of my favorite parts. It's tied with 7, okay? Where's part 4? It's right after. There you go. So this game takes place. In it, you join the Joestars on their quest as a 7th adventurer handpicked by fate. After undergoing a thorough personality analysis, you'll be cast as one of 18 original characters created just for this game. Next, the game's controls. Basic controls, action key, enter, space, or Z. Okay, so I remember escape for cancel. Yeah, there are people who actively dislike Stardust Crusaders because to them, like, the stand battles are, like, they find them to be pretty weak, or like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's I've talked about this early on, but 7 I think is a refined version of 3, and it's my, like, those two are tied as my favorites. 7 is no, they're not more Hamon and Ripple fans, actually. A lot of people will prefer 4, for example, for, like, the slice of life elements and all of that. That's totally fair. I really like Diamond is Unbreakable as well. It's just not my top favorite. But I like 3 as a just a dumbest action movie. Road trip. That's great. I love it. And I love Dio's... My voice broke right there. I'm so sorry. I love Dio's stupid henchman so much. I love his mercenaries. Midler, my wife, I love her. I have a statue of her. There's a rubber keychain of her that I've been looking for years, and I can't get my hands on it. I'm so sad. Open menu, use the cancel key. Okay. Special keys. Okay, I already toggled. 5 toggles the resolution in windowed mode. I'm not doing windowed mode. It ruins everything. Actually, let me show you. Oh no, it doesn't do that on the thing, but it moves all my stuff around on my screen. It makes me sick. Like, I can't do it. It's like, okay. F12 force quits the game. Okay, never press F12. Shift for the radio, save game. Okay. You understand, I take it. Alright. You know what, let's start the game. By the way, it looks like this is your first time playing, but what difficulty level would you prefer? What's the difference? In easy mode, you'll receive a bonus of 1,000 experience points, 10,000 gold. We're using gold? and extra recovery items. However, each party member will lose 10 friendship points. Normal mode is the default difficulty, and the way the game was designed to be played. In hard mode, each party member will lose 10 friendship points, the protagonist will start with lowered stats, and enemies will have attack patterns unique to this difficulty. No! Lower stats, stronger enemies, and lower friendship levels make for a severe playthrough that will test your skills to the fullest. No! Give me normal! Oh my gosh, get that away from me! Would you like to watch the prologue? Watch the prologue. Hey, over here, we finally hit the jackpot. What are you waiting for? Open it. I told you. There's bound to be good stuff here, considering this is where a luxury liner went down 100 years ago. Who cares? Just hurry up and open it. Jeez, calm down, I get it. That's funny. It's like from the inside. We'll force it open then. Hey, you grab me a blowtorch. Alright, time to bust this thing open. Huh, there's writing on the side. D-I-O. Dio? Must be the company that made the chest. Now open it already. I like how they say chest. This is distinctly coffin shaped. Got it, finally. Of course, typical Dio noises. This is a recon team B12 coming in from what appears to be an abandoned ship. We haven't found corpses or any other trace of the crew. All I found is an empty container that was left on the deck. It seems to have been forced open with an acetylene torch. That's how you say it, right? I always forget, and there's a character in, like, Osamu Tezuka's stuff that I always just call Lamp, because his name is, like, Acetylene Lamp. And I'm always like, is that the right name? Is that the right pronunciation? No clues to the whereabouts of its former contents. We are requesting that a search team for the lost crew members be dispatched ASAP. Jeez, talk about bizarre. Hey, what do you make of all this? The chest is made of reinforced steel, so whatever was in here had to be important. Maybe someone or something was lurking inside, and when they opened it, devoured them whole. And maybe it's still on this ship. Or whatever. Huh, where'd you disappear to? Come on, it's getting dark out. I can't wait to become JoJo canon. Papa, over here, Papa. Holly. I'm so glad you could come, Papa. My only daughter in a bind? Why, I'd cross the entire Earth in 24 hours if I had to. How's Mama? She threw a fit, but I told her that it was top secret Joe started company business. Papa. Hey, knock it off, Holly. Don't wanna. I haven't gotten a chance to cuddle with you in ages. Good grief. Do you realize how that sounds coming from a 45-year-old woman? Look, you're never too old to glomp your papa, okay? Oh, now you've done it, I'll have to tickle you for that. Coochie coochie coo! Hey, quit it. Tickle tickle. No. Hey, what are you looking at? Let me help with your luggage. Now then, Holly, about Jotaro. Are you sure you mentioned an evil spirit? Oh, I can't believe it, my Jotaro. It's all true, no one else in the room could see it, but I could. Another arm besides his own, and that gun. Nobody else could see it but you? Yeah. Have you been experiencing anything similarly unusual? No, nothing like that. But listen, he says he won't leave his cell until he figures out the cause of all this. Papa, what am I going to do? Ah! Freaking how dare! Now, my darling, now that Joseph Joestar is here to save the day, there's no cause for alarm. I'm still so sad that his voice actor passed away. He was great. Now then, I'd like to meet with our Jotaro face to face. And there's a tiny, tiny Abdul. He's so small. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. You actually have an option for Midler to not, you know, bust up her mouth, which I would like to do because I don't want to hurt my wife. Her sprite in this is so freaking cute. I'm so excited to see it. I can't believe it. Somehow, there's more things in the cell than there were before. He's been possessed by something terrible, and whatever it is, it's violent. If anyone finds out about this, I'll be fired in a heartbeat. Don't worry, I'll handle my grandson. Grandson? Jotaro, it's Grandpa. Grandpa's here to help you now. Please come home. Stop it! This is serious. This is Jotaro's introduction and you're ruining it. Did the devs for the part 4 game ever finish it? I don't know. I feel like that just kind of, like, I stopped hearing about it. No, I'm not serious. But, like, I was just sitting here like, oh my gosh, give the game some respect. Ugh. I really want to play the part 4 one if it is done. Because I think it would be really cool to play that one too. But it's like, I haven't really checked in ages, so I'm not sure. Get out, you're coming with me. Piss off! I didn't ask you to come here. You want to help me? What makes you think you could do that? Sorry you had to come all the way from New York, but I'm not leaving. He's so dark and brooding and mysterious, oh my gosh. Jotaro brandished the left pinky finger of Joseph's prosthetic hand. My finger! When did he take that off? See that? Do you finally get it? This is my evil spirit. Don't come any closer unless you want to cut short what little time you have left. Unbelievable, he actually pulled one over on me! I know all about the true nature of that evil spirit of yours, Jotaro. I knew it before I even came here. I'd clear up this little mystery for him right now, but it won't do to simply explain it. He has to feel it with his own body. It's the only way to protect him from the dangers yet to come. Abdul, it's your turn. Allow me to introduce Abdul, my good friend from Egypt. Abdul, get my grandson out of the cell. Give up. He looks tough. But just saying he'll get me out. But just saying he'll get me out isn't gonna make it happen. Besides, do you really think I'd let a butt-ugly guy like that— The absolute disrespect. Abdul is beautiful? Screw you. I love Abdul. I won't take Abdul's slander from this jerk, from this brooding teenager. I hate it. Nothing you can do is going to change my mind. All you're doing is getting on my nerves. Mr. Joestar, I may have to be a bit rough with him. When I'm through, he may be in so much pain that he'll be pinging us to let him out. That's not a problem. Papa, what's going on here? Hey, keep it down. Quiet. Is that— Yes, Abdul has an evil spirit just like yours. This spirit that obeys Abdul's will is called Magician's Red! So... You see the M next to Abdul's name? That represents your opponent's distance from you. Oh, I forgot. I was like, why is there an M right there? S means short, means the opponent is close. L, long, it means that they're far away. M, middle, means they're somewhere in between. Don't forget it. At that distance. Why are you teaching me to beat up your friend? Physical attacks should be the most effective means of damaging him. Abdul dodged out of the way. Oh, it's hot. Are these flames? My arm is burning. Is this all because of that evil spirit? Now, Jotaro, summon your spirit as well. A figure resembling an ancient Roman centurion appeared from behind Jotaro. I guess that's a way to describe Star Platinum, but I don't know. 7th stand user 2 seems like it's still being worked on. Okay. I'll have to follow the progress of that one then. I'll have to follow it more closely. Ora! I didn't think you'd be able to manifest it so clearly. However, you failed to grasp even the very basics of stand combat. Stand combat? Jotaro, what you thought was an evil spirit is actually a powerful vision created from your own life force. Since it appears beside you, we call it a stand. This stand draws power from your spirit energy. SP. So if you consume all of it, it won't be able to manifest. Stands also have different attributes, such as range. Your stand can only manifest very close to your body, so it's a close range stand. Abdul's stand, on the other hand, fights at range, so he can unleash an all-out attack while keeping his distance. Unfortunately, your close range stand will be unable to attack at full power. If you don't want to be limited to attacks that don't have a range attribute, then use the guard command strategically and wait for the enemy to reveal their weak point. Some enemies will maintain their distance to prevent you from closing in on them, so keep on your toes. You should replay it? Yeah, replay it with me! Now then, the fight is on. Abdul was sent flying. Abdul crashed into a wall. Still. Change his distance. Abdul, close up. Skills. Cardiac massage. I was like, wait a minute. Stone toss. Loud yell. Ora ora. 41 damage was taken. Conjured a ball of flame. Ouchies. No, shackles of flame. Let's do another aura aura. Such strength! Jotaro's stand pried open the bars of the cell. You know what? Forget it. The bars were open on their own! Hey, where are you going? Look at me! Mr. Joestar, as you can see, I've gotten him out of the cell. Was this your plan all along? Not quite. I did truly intend to send you to the hospital, but your strength far exceeded my expectations. And what if I hadn't pulled these bars apart? What then? My ability, rather than my stand, is Magician's Red. If it came to it, my flames could easily melt them. You and Abdul have the same kind of power, Jotaro, but we can talk more about that once we leave. This isn't the place to loiter. Yay! Jotaro finally came out! Shut up, you're such a pain. Got it, honey. Hey, the nerve of you calling your own mother a pain in the keister. Who taught you to speak like that? And you don't look so happy about it. Fine. Hello, Oddly Art. Welcome. Hey, Gramps, listen up. This is my Jotaro voice, okay? It's just... it's angsty. You know, detached. There's still something that's bugging me. How do you know so much about my evil spirit? Rather, how do you know so much about my stand? Well, that's what I came from New York to talk to you about. But we'll get to that in time. There's something else I need to talk about first. Something linked to the entire Joestar family. Take a look at these pictures. Look at this photograph! Joseph took out some pictures of the abandoned cruiser and the chest inscribed with the word Dio. Dio! Holly really did deserve better than being the damsel in distress of part 3. I really wanted to know what like her stand could do. I do like when people try to come up with an AU where she's a part of, like an actual part of part 3. What am I supposed to be looking at? 4 years ago, this metal chest was pulled up from the waters west of Africa. Afterwards, I took it into my own hands. In reality, it's not a chest, but a casket. It dates back about 100 years. I actually do, you know what? One of these days, I should take a picture again of them, but I have the Kara heroes. They're so ugly. They're like one of the ugliest bits of JoJo merch out there. They're like these chibi versions, but they're like, imagine the style, like Araki style, but you just shrink it down so it's like gross and detailed. I love them. I love them so much. I used to be like, there's no way I'm never buying one of those. I have so many. I have so many of them. I have like almost all the part 3 mercenaries. There are a few I'm missing. I need to take a picture of all of them, but one of them I actually have is the one of Holly, because I need to have a Holly too. Apparently, this coffin was found in the wreckage of the ship that Jonathan Joestar, your great-great-grandfather, died on. When it was finally discovered, it was empty. Only I know what it contained. The one Abdul and I have been searching for. When you say the one, do you mean... Yes, I'm searching for a person, one who was also aboard that ship 100 years ago. A monster who has finally risen from his 100-year slumber. His name is Dio, mortal enemy to the Joestar line. Hey Jojo, don't pout. Don't pout like this has nothing to do with you. Oh, he's a little angsty boy. He's a little pouty guy. Yeah, Abdul, right? I don't know who you are, but you got balls to say that to me. And Gramps, do you expect me to believe this 100-year-old guy just crawled out of the ocean? You really think I'm gonna just nod my head and go, oh, makes sense after hearing that load of bull? When you think about it, our evil spirits are equally unbelievable, aren't they? That's fine by me. I'll make you believe me in due time. Just let me tell you my reasons for going after Dio, and why I know all about him in the first place. Is 7th stand user hard to get running? I failed streaming not flow yesterday because I had the locale emulator. It took me a second because it wasn't like registering. It doesn't go with like game capture. It's window capture. That's the only issue I had with it. I don't know exactly what you had going on with flow. Abdul took out a Polaroid camera. I'll show you. Truth is, Jotaro, 1 year ago I discovered that I also have the same kind of evil spirit as you. A stand! Is that true, Papa? RPG Maker games usually have to be window captured. Yeah, I didn't know because I haven't really played RPG Maker games on stream, or at least last time I did it. Okay, to date, how long ago I used to try streaming. There were these two sites called Ustream and Livestream. I think it was kind of like you also had like Justin TV, but I didn't stream on that. But capture tools, I had really bad methods to capture stuff. So I don't even remember exactly how I captured this game when I was trying to play ages ago. But I remember being on like one of those sites and streaming Space Funeral. It is one of the worst videos you'll ever see. I only have a highlight thing of it, and it is like the crustiest stream ever. It's horrible. It's the worst. But I keep that up. I've kept that video all these years because I'm like, you know what? No matter what I do as a streamer, I can always look at that and think, I'm doing better now. Like, what? The version of RPG Maker.flow was made on needs to think you're playing on a Japanese PC to run? What? That's weird. What did you say, Gramps? Look closely. This is my stand! Joseph smashed the camera and a Polaroid photo came flying out. Did you see the thorns that sprung from my arm? That's my stand. This ability is spirit photography. I can make faraway things appear on film. Of course, I have to bust up a $300 camera every time I use it. Does it have to be like a $300 camera? Like, does it have to specifically be a Polaroid? I mean, he uses TVs as well. Like, not for spirit photography, but like, you know. But why couldn't he use like a dumb like those cameras you would buy that would like crank, you know, you could turn the thing to get to like a second picture, and you just develop the film and you, I don't know. What's going on over here, sirs? Nothing that concerns you. Be gone. Pay attention, Jotaro. The image this photo shows will decide your fate. What? I think Hilux works with game capture because it's on Steam. Yeah. Hilux was really easy to capture. Jotaro, Holly, have you ever taken a good look at the backs of your necks? What do you mean? I'm sure you've never examined it carefully, but on the very base of my neck, there's a star-shaped birthmark. Gasp. Holly and Jotaro both noticed the same birthmark on their own necks. Why do you mention it? I heard from my mother that my late father also had this very birthmark. I imagine all of those of the Joestar bloodline must have it. So what exactly is on that photo? This birthmark, which none of us had paid any mind to until now, will decide our fate. Papa, just get to the point. Show us what's on that photo. A hunk. It's that Dio. It's him that always appears in my photos, and on his neck is that same birthmark. That's because below the neck, Dio Brando's body belongs to my grandfather, Jonathan Joestar. Have you ever taken a good look at the back of your necks? I mean, there's these things called mirrors, and I don't know, if you get a haircut, sometimes they show you the back of your head, and you know, you might have been like, oh, what's this? This is interesting. Like, I never noticed this before. You know, you know. Stupid sexy Dio. If not for my grandma, Arena, I would never have known what occurred on that ship that was lost in the Atlantic over a century ago. That bastard Dio stole my grandfather's body. That's all that she told me. I'll bet that now, somewhere in the world, he's using that body to carry out some evil scheme. He's boning with it, too. 4 years since he was revived. And just this year, we discover both my psychic ability and your spirit. It can't be a coincidence. Dio must be the cause. Our abilities are what most people might describe as ESP, or psychokinesis. I was born with my stand, but yours seems to have something to do with Dio and that stolen body of his, like an invisible link between you and your ancestor, Jonathan. Okay. He's seducing a priest, exactly. I like how my mom and I were watching the episodes where like they're both in bed and everything, and we're just like, oh, they seem like good friends. just guys being pals, you know. And it's like his seduction worked even with his elf shoes. That's incredible. One thing that always bugged me, okay, in JoJo, like, the arrow is introduced in part 4, and so everyone has I feel like everyone has the idea that everyone who has a stand, it's like due to the arrow, and I'm like, some characters are born with it. You see that in part 3. I don't know. Everyone kind of brings that up with the mercenaries, like, oh, they were all created using the stand arrows, and I'm like, well, Abdul specifically mentions 3 characters that he knows of who have been using their stands for a while. He recognizes Midler because of her stand. He recognizes Devo because of Ebony Devil, like just the way he kills people and everything. He also recognizes Greyfly, the guy who uses his stand to just like cause disasters on like just planes and trains and automobiles, like that kind of stuff. Dude needs a different hobby. I was born, so yeah. It's very likely that Dio's awakening has in turn awakened your own dormant abilities. Abdul, can you determine his location from this photo? I'm afraid I cannot do that. It's far too dark for me to see clearly. Sorry, Holly, but it looks like we're going to have to park ourselves at your place in Japan for a little while. I felt it again. Once again, I sense that someone is watching me. Jonathan's descendants, no doubt. His body seems to be sending out a signal somehow. Gravity, if you will. So be it. I suppose this is destiny. Destiny that must be dealt with. Destiny that must be eliminated. Destiny that I have already taken measures to nip in the bud. Seems that a new destiny is beginning. That would be your destiny, you nameless one, apostle of fate. You are about to walk a path full of pain and suffering. However, it is necessary that you continue to fight. Please accept this small offering, your very own stand. I hope you use it well. Time for personality quiz. Welcome to my humble shop. I'm Muhammad Abdul, a fortune teller. I detect the capability to wield a stand within you. If you answer a few easy questions for me, I may be able to determine your stand's power. Sometimes this gets a little long, but the more questions you answer, the more potent your abilities will be. First off, picture yourself in everyday surroundings. Where are you standing? Think not about the small details, but just where your position is in relation to others. Mingling with the group, right in the center. Off in my own place. I'm shy. I see. This next one is about your worldview. Do you think it's best to give people the benefit of the doubt, or do you trust something to be earned? Or is your trust something to be earned? I guess you could argue that those people may have gotten their stands from having ancestors who were arrowed. It's not like the arrows haven't been around. Yeah, but I don't know. I never liked just the straight up arrow explanation. I kind of liked just the idea that some people simply manifested it, like, since the beginning of time, you know. Trust them from the outset. I just trust them. I would say it depends on the circumstances. Are you flexible about your stance on issues if someone puts up a persuasive counter-argument? I guess, like, specifically over time, you know, like, I've learned to kind of just know how I, like, feel about certain issues as things have been, like, explained to me, so. I feel like being the only person in a room. Yes. When you're troubled, do you like to talk it out with others? Yeah. Do you go out of your way to attend to others' needs? Yeah, I do. Do you have trouble with social obligations? Yes. When something good happens, you suspect that there's a catch? Yeah. Are you fussy about how others view you? Yeah. Do you talk to yourself frequently? Yeah. Do you really take positions of leadership? No. Do you think there's no one that truly understands you? Your stand is Wild Hearts! Range long. Speed type. A gigantic fusion of human and beast. It can move at mind-boggling speeds to capture its prey. Not physically strong, but can do considerable damage with fangs and claws. It has a mind of its own, but not a very sharp one. It is unpredictable and will often give chase to an enemy whether its user wills it or not. As for your personality type, cooperative and open-hearted, but down-to-earth, to the point of being dry. Always an individual, you are sentimental and have an eye for beauty. Though aloof and laid back, you easily succumb to loneliness, and you treasure your time spent with friends more than anything else in the world. Oh, and before I forget, would you mind telling me your name? Oh, I have to... Wait a minute, have these names been in all caps? I forget. Help me, I forget. Like, if all the names are in caps. I don't want to be the odd one out. Innate, no! Incorrect! Get me back! Oh, how do I do this? Get me out of here! I missed the K! Oh, there we go. They're all in caps, okay. Do you have a nickname? I don't really have one. Are you a boy or a girl? A girl. Which of these most closely matches your appearance? I could be Jolene. Average, distinctive, short, chubby. I will say average. It's the closest to my hair color. I see. So that's how you look. Here's a close-up. Well, it's just my interpretation. Do you have a catchphrase? If so, please tell me what it is. Yeah, she's just Jolene. It's like how in The Boys there's also just Josuke. Do I have a catchphrase? Pick one for me. Good! Hold on. Tell me, pick one for me. Yare yare daze. I'm NK. It rhymes. Hold on, I want to know what the other ones are. Muda muda. Re. I'm NK. Right. No! No! Get it away from me. Re. Okay. What? I don't want Re. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want Yours was I like it. What? You just good. Just like your Japanese animes, it really wants me to go for Re or Muda. You know what? What should my catchphrase be? Poggers. And I do say XD out loud. And everyone's like, what is that? Like, what? Or it would be RAR XD. Haha. That's horrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. Poggers! I'm NK, the 7th stand user. Wait, it needs to be caps. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm like... Right? Like, they want it to... I'm just trying to see, like... You know what, actually, I'm just gonna do XD. I feel it. I feel it. XD or uwu? No, XD. Or owo. Actually, I want owo.
Hello? What's this? Hello? I'm NK.
Was I dreaming? Even for a dream, that was strange. Sorry to say, but that was no dream. It's coming from the computer speakers. Who are you? It's the narrator. The time to introduce myself has most likely passed, but nonetheless, call me Steel. I'm the one who granted you a stand. There's no need to be afraid. I've been searching for someone like you, a courageous youth who desires a special power. I've given you what you seek. What makes you think I'm going to believe that? If you don't believe me, try calling out the name of your stand from before. It will manifest before your very eyes. This is just infantile. I promise, everything will make itself clear if you just give it a try. Go on. Wild hearts. See, nothing happened. Are you satisfied? If that's all, then show yourself. A kibby cat! You can see it, I presume? That is your stand. Stand? In layman's terms, it's a superpower. The apparition standing in front of you is an extension of your body, so to speak. Generally, each stand has one unique special ability. These abilities can flout the flaws of physics and defy the imagination. Like, I don't know, looking at rainbows and turning into snails. Your stand will surely become an indispensable ally. But why are you doing this, and what exactly are you? I'm simply the remnant of a man who was killed by one of these stands. Think of me like you would a pre-recorded message. Then what do you want with me? I want to change this world's future. As a unit, you and I can do that. No, we must do that at any and all costs. With your newfound stand, you with your newfound stand must take out a certain person. That insidious vampire Dio! It will be dangerous. Dio has assassins everywhere. They don't take well to those who defy him. As long as Dio lives, they will continue to hunt you down. Go with caution. Wait, slow down. Are you asking me to risk my life? What makes you think I'm going to let myself get involved in something that dangerous? Haven't you heard of? With great power comes great responsibility. Oh my gosh, it's an MC. Oh my gosh, it's a Marvel fan, an MCU stan. This is simply a consequence of the thing you yourself wished for. You wished for power, so I granted your wish. However, certain people feel threatened by those whose strength approaches their own. I can't believe this. You're the one who did this to me, so shouldn't your life be the one that's on the line here? I'll say it one more time. You're the one who wished for a stand, and you were the one who called it forth. If you left Dio to his own devices, your friends and family will be at risk. Even if you weren't aware of it, you knew you needed a protector. This is your destiny. I'm just helping to move it along. Now, head to school, just like you would any other day. Let's look through stuff. Pink Dark Boy, yes! The stand is what most people refer to as a superpower or a guardian spirit. The name stand comes from the way that they stand right next to you when activated. The only way to damage a stand is with another stand, as they can't be harmed by normal physical means. There are exceptions, for example, stands that fuse with or possess physical objects. Barring automatic stands, the further the stand gets from the user, the weaker its power, though the degree to which it decreases varies by user. Generally, stands with longer range tend to be weaker in sheer strength than those that must remain close to the user. Each stand has its own unique abilities and relative merits. No stand is objectively more powerful than another. If utilized well, any stand can be fearsome indeed. Yeah, my mom and I were talking about how, like, okay, I made her a big playlist for JoJo. Because she just thought it would be really fun to have, like, both. Okay, so what I have are the openings, the ending songs, and then basically like something from every musical reference. So whether it be like the actual song named or something from the band and everything. So one of the things that we were playing when we were coming back from an eye appointment, an eye exam the other day was vitamin C. And I was explaining to her vitamin C. I was like, oh, that stand is terrifying. And she's like, well, when you think about it, any stand could be like genuinely really scary. I was like, I guess that's true. It's an NES. Would you like to play F Mega Mini? Yeah. I'm starting without any instructions. Screw it. This is practice. Yeah, let's do normal. Woo. Which one am I? Oh! Ah! 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 The game sucks. You got this computer for your birthday. It's the newest model, a 16-bit PC 9801. You can even send and receive email. Got a handkerchief. Wait, I won't be able to communicate with you like this. Take this radio with you. You can use it to contact me. Got a radio. Whenever you want to change your equipment, tactics, or catchphrase, call me with this radio. Also, if you press shift while on the map, I can update you on current situation and give you instructions on what to do next. Feel free to call me anytime. Take care now. Oh wait, that's my room. It's the bathroom. This is Sis's room. If I go in, she'll be furious. I'd better not. This is Dad's room. There's a first aid kit. Take some ointment? Yes. Anything else I can take? Oh! There's nothing left. Okay. Wow, you're up early. Do you have a date? Just kidding. Screw you. I'm an independent woman. In addition to the 3 range attributes, there are 6 unique classes of stand. Power type. Immense destructive strength, but consumes a lot of SP and lacks defensive and support techniques. Speed type, frighteningly quick and accurate and capable of preemptive strikes. Has a vast range of offensive techniques, but lacks power and defense. Control type has the power to manipulate the actions of plants, animals, and/or objects. Not adept at combat, but useful in a wide variety of situations. Special type, specialized stands that fight with unconventional methods and thus don't fit into any other category. Effectiveness is heavily situational. Support type, while not well suited for combat, these stands are able to boost the strength of allies and restore health. Swarm type. A plurality of stands controlled by one user. While not exceptional in any area, it is the most well-balanced type of stand. Okay, I've been finally, like, I have an entire backlog of these, but there's JoJo's Bizarre Podcast, Dogs Must Die, by Chip Cheesem and Grant, that I've been, like, going through recently. And it was like, they were kind of thinking, like, would Dio have, like, would the minions follow Dio? And Chip is like, well, there is a stand later on that is basically just minions. And I'm thinking, like, I can't look at Harvest the same way ever again. I feel like that could have played a Harvest or Sex Pistols, actually. Because Sex Pistols are little gremlins. And they're both yellow! Harvest is cuter. I love Harvest. Anyone who's mean to Shigeki, I do not trust. Shigeki is like, how old is he? He's like 14. 13 or 14. He's a little baby boy who has no friends and just wants to be like helpful for a while. He just gets overcome with greed and power. But wouldn't you as a child, like, as a baby boy with messed up hair? Depending on how far they can stray from their user and still remain functional, stands are grouped into one of three categories: short, medium, and long. Short-range stand can only damage enemies that are close to the user but have the highest power comparatively. Long-range stands can attack at a distance but are weaker and consume more SP. Depending on the enemy's distance and stand capabilities, one must strategize around their stand's range to secure victory. Pink Dark Boy is on the shelf. Different varieties of stands are grouped into several different categories. Pink Dark Boy is different than what I was expecting. I didn't realize that Rohan just wrote like an illustrated guide to stands. I'm actually surprised it's that popular because it seems really wordy and not really action-oriented. Okay, we've basically got, yeah. Wait, did I talk to the dad? What's the occasion? Why are you up early? Mind your own business. You should get going. I don't want to hear you scream, "I'm late," and storm out of the house again with, like, a piece of toast in your mouth and everything. Being real anime. Foo Fighters sports drink. Oh, my mom loved Foo Fighters. Is there anything in the desk? Or what is this? Remembers Hunter pages I've heard Hunter gets wordy. But I still haven't read Hunter. I keep meaning to. Because I remember some people saying, oh, some bits of Feast for a King feel like Hunter pages for that. Oh, JoJo. Hey, JoJo. It's really JoJo. Good morning, JoJo. JoJo, good morning. JoJo, where were you when you were out of school for 4 days? Just who do you think you are clinging onto JoJo's arm like that? Get off of him. No, he asked you, ugly. Shut up, no boobs. Ugly, no boobs. Ugly, 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 ugly. No boobs, no boobs, no boobs. Both of you shut up. You're so dang annoying. Oh my gosh, he talked to me. No way, he said that to me. Suddenly, as Jotaro descended the steps, his knee was mysteriously injured. What the? Oh no, JoJo. A tree branch. Jotaro's stand reaches out and grabs a tree branch. My left knee, was it caught on a branch? No. It was cut before I fell. That's what made me fall down these steps. But how? Oh, very fast. I can see he has a strong stand. It's no wonder that my master wants him dead, but still, my stand will be enough. I remember, like, the first shot of Kakyoin right there. I was just so disgusted by his hair. That was like the first JoJo character where I was like, what is wrong with that thing on your head? Are you okay, JoJo? You're lucky. Just a few more inches and you would have hit the steps. These stone steps are dangerous. You can hold my hand next time, okay, JoJo? Your knee seems to be bleeding. Here's a handkerchief for first aid. Are you alright? it's just a scratch, thanks. I don't recognize you. Are you a transfer student? Yes, I transferred recently. Noriaki Kakyoin at your service. Imbified weirdo. I actually want to make... Okay, I've been thinking of making a tier list for just worst JoJo hair. The student suddenly became aggressive. The pizza is aggressive. He get closer. I don't like it. Like, I'm really torn. So my mom, there's the first character she ever saw in JoJo where she genuinely thought like, ugh, like looking at him was Sale from part 5. And I was sitting there like, okay, you have gone through parts with Kakyoin's hair, because I'm sorry, Kakyoin has like horrible hair. Like, pick a hairstyle. It's like party in the front, business in the back. I hate it. So it's like that. Okay, Polnareff's hair. Polnareff's hair is freaking weird. You know, there's that. Am I gonna do the bonus boss here? I'm gonna try, yeah. If I remember where it is. There's, Alessi has, I think, the worst hair in part 4. It's pretty, or part 3, it's pretty bad. Part 4, and Shigeki's hair is weird. Kira has horrendous hair by the end. It looks like a watermelon in the manga. It's the worst. His hair by the end looks like it smells bad. I'm thinking also of like part 5 has some pretty bad hairstyles. Sale, Zucchero, Diavolo's hair is pretty stinky. Looks moldy. Chocolata has bad hair. I'm like, all of these. Sale is the first one where my mom was like, ugh. And I was like, what's wrong with him? And she's like, it looks like he has white man dreads. It's like Grinch fingers. And I've never been able to look at that character the same way ever again. Part 3 hair feels excusable because it's just 80s hair. I mean, I guess that's true. For a second there, I was just like, why is my mom so, like, disgusted by this character? And it makes perfect sense now. I was gonna say, is this Ebony Devil? It's a puppet stand controlled by one of Dio's underlings. But no, this is like a murder doll. I don't remember who has a murder doll in this. Wait, what do I have for skills? Claw. But yeah, I was thinking I absolutely need to make my my JoJo hair tier list, because I'm also just curious as to like what hair is the most offensive to some people. Let me in! Let me in! It's a puppet stand. What the heck? That's just petty. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Oh, rice balls. That sounds so good right now. I'm actually really hungry right now. Let's do a sports drink. Actually, how much does that heal? I don't know. Whatever. I'm also now I'm thinking again JoJo hair. Norisuke's hair part A is pretty rancid too. A shame because I like that character a lot. But why does he have bubblegum stuck in his hair? Like, dude looks messed up. I hate it. Yeah, there was nothing... I feel like there's some doors where you can interact with them. Moito doll. I like when RPG Maker games take a couple seconds to start music in battles, so it's just ominous silence. Yeah. Oh, you know what's one game I need to play on stream at some point because it's been like almost off. That is one game where I played that when like the fandom on Tumblr was like 5 people. So it was really weird to see it explode. And actually one of my friends bought the sketchbook from Mortis Ghost with like all the art for it. What's your deal, huh? Off has a pretty good soundtrack, I'll say that. Fills you with fighting spirit. Prevents critical hits. You know what? Wait, are these things that I can just equip? Hold on. Hold on. Guys in my school uniform. Cause like handkerchief. Who you? Oh, where's the school? You're kidding, right? It's just beyond that wall. The entrance is to the south. What kind of place is this? This is the recycle shop where you can sell your unwanted items. Well, is there anything I can get though? No. Okay. What? Is it a chair? Yeah, okay. I'm going to pop some tags. No. Welcome, fancy a light snack? What will you be having today? Hamburger. I didn't need to do that, but I got excited when I saw a hamburger. In Dora Cola. Ripple infused tea. 10 HP. Makes tasty resound through your body. What? I want the burger. I got so excited. What? Parentheses, great taste. Hello? No, I'll have the tea as well. Just in case. I want to check if there's anything else that's like fun around here. The student suddenly became aggressive. I'd like to think that this is not Dio related. This is just a guy who wants to fight me. That would be pretty great. Just eerie tarot card. Oh, what's this? Tarot card with A design etched in blood. Oh dear. That's scary. No one told me this was a horror game. Oh my goodness. This game is messed up. Shigeki! I'm suddenly like real hungry. I hate it. Shouldn't be. Anything fun here? No, it's still the same stuff. Also, I'm sorry. You could probably hear me like banging on my keys. I'm so sorry. I heard there was an explosion here a while back. We still haven't found any corpses or survivors. This is the building where the explosion occurred. There's a sign that says, "Do not enter." Well, it says, I only see the word enter, so. Most of the books are too burnt to read. There are 2 books that are still readable. Read stand notes. Seems that whoever used to live here was gathering info about different stands. Danpen, my own stand, remote controlled, takes the form of countless levitating hands, can turn memory fragments into physical records. Murder dolls! Allows dolls and mannequins to be controlled from a distance by attaching a strand of hair. Does not transmit damage to the user. Alhurt, an automatic stand that takes the form of many large insect-like entities called green hornets. Okay. Oh, wait. Diary. It's a scrapbook-style diary. Half of the contents are burnt to ash. There's a photo of a young woman and a much older man. Are they father and daughter? They seem very happy. Was there anything else? Never mind. Yeah, there's nothing there. Bleach. It's that bow and arrow. That's the cause of this whole catastrophe. It has the power to awaken latent stand powers. I tested it many times to no ill... In fact, I accidentally pressed enter again. An unbelievable thing occurred. The arrow broke apart, scattering pieces of it everywhere. I don't remember how it happened. It was almost like it shattered on its own. That was when it all started. Bizarre incidents began occurring around town, one after the other. Things that seemed like they couldn't possibly have been the work of human beings. A human being. Then today, I received a visitor. He, too, was a stand user. The man introduced himself, then, in a detached tone of voice, began to say, "I apologize, but you know too much about my powers. I came here to dispose of you. That man is my murderer. Using my stand, Danpen, I was able to transcribe my final thoughts into this diary. That arrow has caused many new stand users to appear, and so has sparked many disasters. This is my penance for my irresponsible deeds. Watch yourself from now on. Watch out for stand users. There's a small notebook hidden behind the last page. Got a bizarre memo." I'm gonna take a nap here. It's good. Okay. You got nothing else for me here? Okay. If you enter through here, you can get into school without being spotted by faculty. That was just a shadow. I was like, ooh, maybe that's a thing. I got excited. You know what's one RPG I need to play so bad on stream because it's insane? Sweet Home. I remember when there was like Sweet Home on Netflix that was announced, and I was like, wait, like the Capcom game? The Capcom game in Japanese movie from the 80s? No. Got excited. That game is bonkers. Like, genuinely a strange game. And a pretty decent movie. There's so many boys here! I thought it was just guys wandering around. They look like just enough EXP. It's boy season. awful. Level 4 was reached. Again, there are just enough EXP. It's beautiful. I'm gonna level up so much. Dio's not gonna know what. He's not gonna know what hit him by the time I get there. They should just let me go to him right away. Because he stands no chance against me. I also have cooties, so I think that would destroy him, honestly. You know, IRL, I feel like I could take Dio. Oh, he's got the ability to, like, stop time. I could take him. I could just, like, kill him. All I have to do is, like, snap his neck and he's dead. That's another change machine over there. There's blood. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I haven't saved yet. Hey, what's all this about? If you want to fight, take it outside. Oh, TV. Oh my, that card you have. You must be the stand user that's been causing all this trouble. I am called Rainbow. My job is to rid the city of you stand users. I didn't think you'd find me here, but now I can take care of business. What do I have? Pounce. Is this lady just going to attack me normally? Does she have a stand? Is she just... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce down. Beer bottle? Wait! Ah. Oh, goodness. You know, I'm gonna take items. Doro Cola. Still have enough to do. Attack the normal way. Here we go. The bite was learned. So, this is the power of a stand user. What a fearsome... Rainbow stand, bent out of shape, can no longer fight, hospitalized without ever figuring out that she herself was a stand user. Well, rip to her. Rip to her, but I'm built different. Ugh. What just happened? I'm gonna go get a burger. Like... NK, you need more health and SP. Oh, Tamami! Hi! What are you looking at? Scram. The whole cat and bag scheme. I see. I really like my walk animation here. It's just and can eat burger. I literally just saw you earlier. Oh, I need more. Hello, could I have noodles? Oh, I would like more noodles, please. Thank you. Wait. Oh. What? It's a puppet stand. Stronger now. I thought that was another child, and I was like, oh, I'll go talk to the child. No. No. Figure I might as well just fight stuff. I forget, was that the only, was that the secret boss? You're reading the first chapter of part 9 right now. I think it's funny how Sai living in Hawaii was like, oh yeah, you're talking about McKinley High School. Just like all this stuff that's like really familiar to him. That's gotta be so weird. Eating good. No, don't want to let me go into that. Friggin' lame. I think that's all I can do out here. But I'll sneak in the back. Like that one guy said. Oh wait, there's stuff here. Everything is mean to me in this game. Man, these dolls are so petty. I'm like, he mentioned that he would really love to do a part set in like Northern Europe or like the Scottish Highlands, and I'm like, when would you do that? I was wondering if he would do that for part 9, but that's in Hawaii, so no, I don't want to stay in the hospital. I was like so curious as to where part 9 would take place because of that, so. Fight a vampire on the Space Needle. I like the way you think. Seems like there's been a lot of disasters recently. Just a bit ago, someone got a bunch of bones broken in a fist fight. Fist fight? The other guy must have been something else. Scary. Break starts tomorrow. I guess I'll go on a vacation. But where? Wonder what I'll do. Those just rock. books. I got excited. I was like, ah, that's a thing. What are you doing here, NK? I thought you weren't in any clubs. What was my inflection there? Dim-witted student, that's rude. Shigeki. My cat got away and I can't catch it. Jumped out of my arms. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Shigeki. It's out playing in traffic now. I'll go get it. Hold on. I'll bring your cat back. So you at least have a chance to catch it. I'm so sorry. No, no, stop it. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, I got it back. I was feeling so bad it was out in the street. Why are your cat at school? Huh? Oh, that was just a murder doll. I thought that was like a dude stepping out. What are you doing in the corner? Cigarette smoking student. Dang it. She took my whole allowance. What are you looking at? Scram! NK giving you a censored dub of 7th stand user. Oh, hey, you. Saw Jotaro headed towards the nurse's office. It looked like he was bleeding. Did he get in a fight? Don't lose focus just because break starts tomorrow. As soon as it begins, I'm gonna start training for my marathon. Someone's been filling the school library up with comic books. Times sure have changed. Oh my gosh, I remember like my high school starting to put manga in, like just on the shelves and everything. I was like, oh cool, what are they gonna have? Like they had some stuff, like I think they had some Bleach and all of that. They had Chobits. And I was always like, when I was in middle school, I used to think Chobits had like really pretty art and everything, so I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna read Chobits. So inappropriate. In the school setting, I was like, what is this? Get it away from me. I was like, get it away. I've been seeing some strange things lately. Have I been pushing myself too hard? Just the other day behind Jotaro, it looked like there was... You must think I'm weird, sorry. What's wrong? Do you need help with your homework? So, Jotaro's back in school again. Mr. Yamada caught me putting issues of Pink Dark Boy in the library and told me off. I just think they were interesting. I just thought they were neat. I just think they're neat. Hey, don't get too friendly. Have you heard of the phrase, compassion is not for others' benefit? It makes it sound like you shouldn't bother with compassion. What it actually means is that doing things for others can be good for you too. In other words, what goes around comes around. Have you seen the JoJo's house? It's huge. They must be crazy rich. Where is it? It's north of the school. You know that abandoned house? It's right next to it. Toilets! Oh, I can't be in here. Wait, hold on. What is that? That's a bucket. I was like, what? I'm avoiding progress right now. Give me a sec. Hold on. Again, shotomate. I saw a really cute guy by the stone steps today. So cool. Dang it, I just bought this Walkman and it's already broken. Dang. Did you put like tapes and stuff, and you can like listen to a portable radio with headphones and stuff? Dang, technology is amazing. just can't seem to get this right. Hey, have you seen Hellraiser 2 yet? It's supposed to be super gory. Not really interested, I'm not good with gore. I love Hellraiser 2. I don't like it nearly as much as the first one, but Hellraiser 2 is pretty rad when it gets going. You sure it's really good? If I say, like, not good with gore, I know it gives you, like, a squeamish trait. Not straight, trait. Recently I've been seeing this fortune teller lady hanging around the arcade. And she's super hot too, but here's the thing. I haven't seen any of the other guys who got their fortune told since. Man, I wish I had Dragon Quest 3. You know, recently, there have been a lot of disasters around here. Could be the work of a ghost. I've been seeing a lot of strange things too. Better stay away from this guy. Can't you see I'm busy? Keep moving. Oh, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. They're just delinquents. I can moiter them easy. Look at that. They're dead. Thank you so much. There are a lot more creeps on the train these days. Be careful. Is this yeah. Isn't there like an art room in here? I don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, teacher found my dirty magazine. You didn't hear anything.
Oh, yep, there's the art room. Hey, we're in the middle of something. Keep walking.
Who are you? Anything you want to talk about?
Hey, we're busy. Bug off. The other day, I got, like, confessed to again, but he, like, wasn't my type, so I, like, totally turned him down. And he, like, kept on begging, so, like, then I told him, stay away from me, you gross stalker, and he totally cried. I'm, like, so bad. I really hate this person. I pity the man with the misfortune to confess to her. Nope. No. Okay. Let me... Because if I remember right, there's a thing here. Yeah. This is the art room, where all the art nuts hang out. And what? Surprise them in the art club? Well, don't be. Even delinquents like me need to cultivate a healthy appreciation for the arts. Make sure you don't ever touch that boulder, whatever you do. Apparently it's cursed. Although if you save first, it's probably fine. Yeah, I'll save again, just in case. It's rolling stone. Misfortune is written on the stone. Yeah, incapacitated. I think more like dead. I forgot if it like moved towards you or anything. Yeah, there's nothing else up there, so let's just go down. Finally progress with the story, not get killed by Rolling Stone. JoJo, look at all these injuries. Did you get in a fight again? Take off your hat, you troublemaker. No way, when have you ever seen JoJo come out of a fight with injuries, Doc? Yeah. Fine then. I'll believe you just fell clumsy. Wait, what are you doing? I'm gonna cut your pants off so I can treat the wound. Quit messing around. I'll take them off, it's a waste to cut them. I didn't peg you as the stingy type. Now then, while JoJo's getting his pants off, I'll take your temperatures and prove you're both faking sick. I have a cold. Please let me go home early. That must be JoJo. Jotaro Kujo. This is where it begins. This is the start of your struggle against fate. The hell is this? Today I will kill you with my stand, Noriaki Kakyoin. Kakyoin? Don't what are you doing? The nurse started waving the pen around like a thermometer. What am I doing? I'm shaking the thermometer. Oh, whoops. That's a pen, not a thermometer. A pen? Are you saying this is a pen? This right here? Nurse's eyes are glazed over and she's foaming at the mouth. She's clearly unstable. Does this look like a pen to you? What a bunch of idiots. What about you? Do you think that this is a pen? Kore wa pen desu. This is a pen. Why don't you take a closer look? The purse stabbed the delinquent's left eye with the pen. He spin! His eye! JoJo, don't tell me you think this is a pen too. Oh crap, aw beans. You don't, do you? Nurse wants to fight. This isn't a normal woman's strength. I definitely saw something creep out from behind the beds. It must have been a stand. I can't risk hurting her, I'll have to find some other way to fight back. The nurse is in, so failure conditions, the nurse is injured, the nurse, Jotaro is KO'd. Yell at her!
You son of a bean!
My stand has infiltrated this woman's body. If you attack it, you'll be hurting her too, JoJo. Who are you? My stand's name is Hierophant Green. It's the same type of stand as your friend Abdul's. There it is, the stand. Maybe human, but I've pledged my loyalty to that man. That is why I've come to kill you. The nurse thrust the pen into Jotaro's cheek. Just then, Jotaro saw the stand inside of her mouth. There it is, it's in her mouth. Yes, smoocher! Pull it out! Jotaro gave the nurse a kiss. Then Jotaro pulled Kakyoin's stand out from inside with his teeth. Inside her with his teeth. I won't let you harm this nurse. Now that I've pulled it out, it's clear to me that this is just a pathetic stand that can't do anything but control people. It's all green and covered in lines. Looks like a melon to me. You're going to regret pulling it out, JoJo. Quit the act. I can see the marks from my fingers on your forehead. If I press any harder, your skull will explode like a melon. I'll just add a little more force, enough to make you pass out. That way you won't resist when I take you to see my grandfather. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you, and he'll also be eager to hear all about your friend Dio. What's this? Green liquid came out from his stand's hands. Take this, my stand, Hierophant Greens. Don't you dare move, Kakyoin. Emerald Splash! Kakyoin's stand launched hundreds of green gems from its hands. Bastard. This is my stand's special technique. I call it the Emerald Splash. Looks like my stand's projectiles blew a hole in your chest. I imagine your internal organs are in a pretty sorry shape now. Hers too! This nurse started bleeding from the head and collapsed. What? I told you, attack my Hierophant Green and you'll hurt her too. My stand may have a much longer range than yours, but it hates wide open spaces. If something tries to remove it, it gets angry. It'll claw at the inside and latch on. That's why she was injured. See? I know everyone talks about, like, makes the joke, like, haha, Araki forgot. But, like, this is something where I'm genuinely, like... That is such, like, a strange way to introduce the stand, and then not have it do anything like that ever again. But at the same time, I feel like you could just say, you could have the excuse that Kakyoin being controlled wouldn't really want to do that to someone else, you know? You did this to her, JoJo. It's all your fault. If you'd just let me kill you, this nurse wouldn't have had to suffer. Now you over there, looks like you've seen what my emerald splash can do. Are you a stand user too? I don't know who you are, but any false moves and you'll end up just like these two. It's your turn. He's one of those people I told you about, one sent to erase those who stand in Dio's way. Standing up, are we? Unfortunately, in that state, you're about as capable as a punching bag. You stand up just to be knocked down again. I'm Jotaro Kujo. Jotaro Kujo, am often called a delinquent student. When I get in a fight, I'll pummel the other guy until he bleeds, even if I've even hospitalized people. I've given half of what it show off teachers such a scare that they never show their face at school again. When I don't like the food at a restaurant, I'll leave without paying the bill. But even so, I still know nauseating evil when I see it. Evil is when you crush the weak under your heel, using them for your own gain, even women. And you match the description to a T. Neither the victim nor the justice system know about your stand. That is why I will judge you. Evil? Now there you are wrong. The only evil one here is the loser. The path of he who survives is the only just one. No matter what methods he uses, justice belongs to the last one standing. Take this, Emerald Splash! Shoot, if I don't do something, he'll be killed. Join the fight. Did you say the loser is the evil one? In that case, you're definitely evil. Ora, ora, ora. My stand, my stand. Our stands will be the judge.
Kaki only wants to fight.
You make one move and you'll meet the same fate as him. Looks like you won't be heeding my warning. Fine then, die along with him, fool. Oh yeah, it was bite that I got. Aura, aura. Yeah, bite was the new one. Let's aura, aura. Oh dang. Is there any that...
The Glomp attack.
What amazing power. Well, that was a waste of time. My shoulder got busted up too. Good thing his stand wasn't much. Still, I think I might be getting more violent. That was a bind there, thanks. But you have a stand? You don't look the part, but you're not another one of Dio's followers, are you? No. Wait, you're not another one of... You're not another... A comedian, huh? Oh, sorry. You're really one of Dio's Dio's minion. You wouldn't pass up the chance to kill me while I'm wounded, or let me subdue Kakyoin. Looks like the nurse will be fine as long as she gets treatment. I ended up making a pretty big commotion, though. Guess I'll skip school today. You come too. We're gonna get some info about Dio out of this guy, if it's the last thing we do. Oh, just now. Jotaro was thinking about me at school. I felt it. It's the bond between mother and son. I wasn't thinking about you. Jotaro, what in the world happened? Who are these people? He's bleeding. Did you do this? It's none of your business. I'm looking for Gramps. It's such a pain to find anyone in a house this big. Is he in the tea room? Yeah, I think Abdul's there too. Good. Here, NK. Hold Kakyoin while I go talk to them. What, you're making the girl do it? You're annoying. Jotaro, what could possibly be going on that you can't talk to your own mother about? Don't make me worry like this. I know that you're a nice boy deep down. Hey. Yes? You don't look like your usual self. Are you feeling alright? Yay! Fine, thank you. He really does care. Oh, are you maybe a friend of Jotaro's? Sure. I knew it! Oh, since you're going into the tea room anyway, I'll bring a first aid kit and some snacks. We're besties. We've been like friends since forever. I've always been in Stardust Crusaders. I'm canon and stuff, and it's like really cool. I'm sorry, it's too late. There's nothing we could do for him. He'll die in a matter of days. No. Jotaro, it isn't your fault. Look, this man has already pledged his loyalty to Dio, and you know why? It's because of this! Joseph pushed Kakyoin's hair aside, revealing a writhing flesh bud on his forehead. What is this thing? It looks like a spider. Oh! I have headphones that look like the flesh buds. I got them from one of the Japanese Blu-rays. They're amazing. It almost looks alive. That's a flesh bud, forged from Dio's cells. It's burrowed its way into that boy's forehead. Tiny as it may be, it's reached deep enough into his brain to influence his thoughts and feelings. Just like one of Hitler's supporters, just like a member of a cult, this boy is a slave to Dio in mind and body. Dio's charisma is such that Kakyoin will unquestionably follow his orders to kill us. So in other words, he's brainwashed him. Yes, I suppose you could say that. Why not just operate on him? If it were only that easy, the spore has a mind of its own, and if it so much as twitches when we try to pull it out, he'll suffer permanent brain damage. Jojo, let me tell you about something that happened 4 months ago when I was in Cairo. When I met him, Dio. I am a fortune teller, as you may or may not know. I'd set up a shop in the bazaar that night. It was the night of a full moon. Then I saw him quietly observing me from atop the stairs. He glared at me so coldly that it felt as if he was reading into my thoughts. His golden hair and pale, almost translucent skin, he emanated an inhuman sensuality. Damn stupid, sexy Dio. I'd already heard from Mr. Joestar about Dio, the man who had been pulled up from the ocean, and I recognized him as such the moment I laid eyes on him. You're no run-of-the-mill human, are you? I can sense that you possess a special power. I'd be very happy if you were to demonstrate it for me. That's when I knew he was one to be feared. The moment he spoke, my heart was calm, too calm, a dangerous kind of calmness. Whoa! I ran for the hills. The thought of fighting him never once went through my mind. I thanked my lucky stars that I had recognized him as Dio, and as quickly as I could, I escaped through the window. I knew my way around the labyrinthine bazaar. Labyrinthine. So I had the good fortune to evade him. I need to play Labyrinthine again. It's so bad. It's so awful. If I hadn't, I'd have ended up just like this boy. I would use my stand to betray my friends at his beck and call. And just like this boy, his brain would have been consumed by the flesh bud and he'd be dead within a couple of years. Dead? Not so fast. Kakyoin's not dead yet. What are you doing, Jotaro? I'll pull it out with my stand. Jotaro, stop. Look at the part of the flesh bud that's outside of the brain. There's a reason why even the world's most skilled surgeon can't remove it. The flesh bud extended a tentacle and burrowed into Jotaro's hand. Dang, it's gotten into your arm! Hurry, Jojo, let go of him. It'll invade the brain of anyone who dares to remove it. The tentacle, at that speed, it'll reach his brain in seconds. Snap. Kakyoin opened his eyes. You bastard. Don't move, Kakyoin. If you flinch, your brain is toast. It's... Let go, Jojo. It's already reached your face. Wait, Abdul. My grandson has grown, even as his body is being invaded. Look at him. He's completely calm, and his stand, too. His movements are as precise as a machine's. So this is what Jotaro's stand is capable of? You know, Star Platinum has like extreme speed and precision, and it can stop time, but it's like mainly a super punchy stand, and so In part 6, when they describe it as like the invincible stand, I'm like, what? I'm like, what? The flesh bud was pulled out from Kakyoin's forehead. He's done it! In that same instant, Jotaro's stand pulled the flesh bud out from his arm. Overdrive! Joseph incinerated the flesh bud with his ripple. Why? Why did you put your own life at risk to save me? Well, to be honest, I'm not so sure myself. Dang, he's so cool. Jotaro's so cool. I can see right through you, Jotaro. It's gotten pretty late. Why don't you stay the night with us? There's no telling what Dio's underlings are up to out there. And thanks for helping our Jotaro. I don't think he properly thanked you, so let me do it on his behalf. So is it true that you've only recently discovered your stand as well? And that dream you were talking about it, with Abdul and that strange voice, seems pretty hard to believe. But you don't seem like one of Dio's minions, so I'm not too worried. It seems that for whatever reason, stand users are popping up everywhere. But I digress. Let's both get some sleep. School is out for summer, so we'll talk all we want tomorrow.
And that was when the best vacation of my life started.
Time to go through all their books. Some enemies will change their distance constantly, whereas others will preserve the distance most advantageous to them. You got anything in your desk? Anything? No. Okay. So many beds. Oh my goodness, they have the biggest TV. It's a big screen TV. You know that thing is so boxy. If you neglect to raise your level, the enemies will only get tougher. Try to gain at least one level in between departure and arrival. If you stop at a hotel during your journey, a day will pass. However, not only will your health and SP be fully recovered, events involving your party members will sometimes occur. Book is... Oh, how you get down there? Oh, look who's up! Did you sleep well? By the way, have you seen Holly? I've been looking for her all morning. I'm sure she's fine. Morning, did you dream about me last night as well? But you know, yesterday was definitely the first time I'd ever seen you. I guess it's just a mystery, or perhaps a sign. Miss Holly! She's running a high fever. Is she ill? It can't be. Pardon me. Abdul pulled down Miss Holly's shirt, revealing a plant-like stand growing from her back. I can't believe it. My hand passes right through it. This is definitely a stand. Holly's stand has awakened as well, but this fever, the stand is harming her. I thought that Mr. Joestar and JoJo were the only ones affected by Dio's curse. Thinking Holly was the exception, I relaxed. No, I only thought I could relax. It seems that all those with Joestar blood flowing through their veins are susceptible. Stands are manipulated by the user's fighting spirit, but Holly doesn't have an ounce of aggression in her entire body. She's so sweet and gentle, she can't control it. That's why it's hurting her. This is terrible. If this continues, it'll kill her. Holly... Jotaro is silent, but his lips are quivering. My worst fears have been confirmed. My daughter has a stand. I knew that she wouldn't have the power to fight Dio's curse. Say it already. Say you have a plan. There's one way. The only way. We have to find Dio and kill him. If we do that, his curse will fade. But I can't determine his location just from my spirit photography. Ah, beans. He has to have left some kind of trail. But even our stands combined, mine, NK's, and Jotaro's, don't have the kind of range required to conduct a search. And if that didn't make things hard enough, he lives in complete darkness. Because of that, it's impossible to make out his location using Joseph's ability alone. We've tried analyzing the photo with all kinds of high-tech gadgets, but to no effect. Hey, I might just know a way. Just maybe, I might know a way to figure out where he's hiding. My stand noticed something behind Dio. If it's precise enough to extract that flesh bud, it should be precise enough to sketch it. Jotaro's stand sketched out a single fly. Dio is so stinky, he's just attracting flies all around him. This is my headcanon. It's a fly. A fly was buzzing in the air behind him. Wait, I recognize this fly. Nile wayway fly. Mostly found in the banks of the Egyptian Nile. Highest population density is in the shade of the Aswan Dam, where it preys on livestock. Egypt! He's in Egypt! It has to be somewhere close to Aswan. So he's in Egypt after all. When do you depart? I'm going with you. Kakyoin. I was invaded by that parasite 3 months ago when I was on a trip to the Nile with my family. That's where I met Dio. For whatever reason, he must be reluctant to leave Egypt. Why do you want to come with us? I'm not so sure myself either. I wouldn't be here now if not for you. That's really all there is to it. JoJo, as a fortune teller, allow me to bestow a name upon your stand. These are tarot cards. I'm going to draw one at random. Then divine your stand's name and ability. The star. I've got it. Your stand's name is Star Platinum. I'm just imagining he's like pulling out the cards and then eventually like pulls one out and it's like Temperance. No, we can't have that one. Just puts it back. It's already used. Now we must go for Holly's sake. NK, this isn't your fight and I don't intend to coerce you into going with us. But we could use your power. The power of a stand user with the courage to help those in need. I think it may be destiny that you met with us. What do you say, NK? Will you lend us your strength? How could I say no?
Hello?
Considering the situation, there's no way I can refuse. I'll offer whatever help I can. I forgot that I put OO as my catchphrase.
Hello?
I had a feeling you'd say that. I can't thank you enough, NK. I look forward to getting to know you from here on out. Sorry for everything that happened earlier. Maybe I can make it up to you somewhere down the line. Sorry, I didn't think you'd end up getting wrapped up in all this. If things get nasty out there, then you're free to go back. Don't worry about me. Just don't set your bar too high. You're an idiot who sticks their nose where it doesn't belong. But I'm curious to get to know you, NK.
Oh my gosh. If he notices me, oh my gosh, what if we start dating? That'd be so cool.
Even though it's only on her back at the moment, soon it'll grow, constricting her entire body. It'll also inflict various symptoms such as fever and eventually a coma, one from which she will never awake. These doctors from the Speedwagon Foundation will tend to her 24 hours a day. However, since normal humans can't see stands, they can't do much. None of us can do anything for her. I watched countless people die by their own stands in the past. But for Holly, there's hope. As long as we can get to Dio and take him out within 50 days, her stand will disappear. She'll be saved. My goodness, what happened to me? To think I collapsed with a fever, but now that I've taken medicine, I feel so much better. You startled me, Holly. Try not to give me a heart attack. Right, sorry, Papa. Now where were we? Right, Jotaro. What do you want for dinner? Don't move. Just go back to sleep. I mean, don't overexert yourself until your fever goes away. You're right. Everyone's so nice to me when I'm sick. I guess a flu every now and then isn't too bad. Just as she finished her sentence, Holly shut her eyes and laid back down. Holly. She passed out again. Even with that high fever, she tried to reassure us that things were fine. She definitely knows what's going on. She didn't say it, but she knows the stand on her back. She's hiding it from us. My kind, beautiful daughter. She didn't want to make us worry about her. We'll save you no matter what, Holly. You just relax and don't worry about us. You'll be well again soon enough. Just stay strong. JoJo's mother. Miss Holly's the kind of person who makes you feel calm just by being near her. If I ever were to fall in love, I'd want it to be with a woman like her. I want to protect her, if only to see her smile again. We should get going. NK, I imagine you have many things to do before you depart. You should head home for now. I imagine it won't be easy explaining things to your family, but if you just tell them you're vacationing with friends, they should understand. Come back here when you're ready. Got it. I'm sure my parents will feel really okay with me just running off with a bunch of people I met yesterday. Kujo residence, huh? What a huge estate. You must be their daughter, am I right? Not even close. Shigeki, have you caught your cat yet? No? You've been out here for a day. I'm so sorry. What, you're going on a trip with some friends? That sounds like fun. I'm jealous. Me? No way. Dad would flip. I've got to study for exams. Oh, I know. I'll give you these, so bring me back a souvenir or two, won't you? Got sweets. Oh my, a vacation? That sounds like fun. Make sure you have your chaperones. Oh, do you have enough to cover your travel expenses? Here, take this with you. I see. Please be careful. I'm not sure where you're headed or what you're planning on doing, but take care of yourself. Got some medicine from Mom. There's some ointment and bandages in case you run into trouble. Is there anything else you need? Something for stomach aches. I always had a weak stomach. Take this digestive medicine. Be careful. Oh, I don't... Oh, okay. I only get to pick one? Fine. I thought I got to pick two. I got excited. Hold on, let me check something. I'm pretty sure that there's only, the one that I've kind of, already done all the stuff, here. Well, in Japan, yeah. Oh, Google suck. I don't want to walk through Japan. I want the full walkthrough. There used to be one that I could find that was pretty thorough. Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can miss, I feel like. So I won't be able to find all this stuff. Some of this stuff. Attainable items. There's a few things I missed here. That'll be a good thing to get. Why can I buy a game console? First is here for green. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just like looking at stuff just to make sure. Cause there are like a ton of things here where it's like. There's fortune teller. There's some stuff I missed. Yeah. Just the walk animation kills me every time. Because I was reading the thing before, but I missed. I forgot to like get this thing here. Is it over? It's like. Is it these things? Or. Did anyone play the Animorphs game back in the day? I never got into Animorphs. I didn't read books in English, so I didn't know a thing about Animorphs, and only recently I started finding out that that game, or not that game, those things are insane. I kind of wish I had gotten into them because they are bizarre. I'm just making sure. Right? Well, there's something. Nurse's office. There was a room near it. Doricola and Oleda. Oh no, like I was reading someone's summaries for all that stuff, and I was like, it does seem genuinely interesting. You look like Yuya Fungami. Hey, this is a men's room, stupid gang here. Oh, thank you for the head pats and the hydrate. I actually really need that. Oh, my point is that this game reminds me of the Game Boy Animorphs game, which was a Pokemon ripoff, except you could use the snake morph to sneak into places, etc. Interesting. I don't know what it would have been called in French. Hold on, where is this thing?
Yamanamadu, Yamanamamu, Lama Gamagoo,
Gamma Gamma Goo.
Yama Bebop,
Yama Bebop.
When the beat drop.
Thank you so much. My aunt thought I was insane for... My mom thought I was like insane, or not my mom, my aunt thought I was insane for like, haha, jiggle the primordial pouch. I used to do that to my cat. I'm gonna die if I do this. But... Lamagamagu. Right? Or do I have to be like in the house? Hold on. Hold on. Low-key creating an ASMR for the streamer with these notifications. I'm sorry if they're really quiet. To boost the volume. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. I check those? Above the word Kira, there's a picture of a high-strung looking man in a suit. I don't remember this. Kira Queen. What a hassle, I don't know where you learned my name. I can't very well let you live. I was like, where'd the music go? Bite, bite, killer queen. Bite, bomb tank. Oh! Oh! It was so bad. I was like, I'll attack him. No, no. Okay. Oh, actually, there's something else I can do. Whatever. I have the note in my thing. I just have to check the note anytime. I'll beat him up. Beat him up so fast. I know it was coming. Usual nurse is on leave with injuries at the moment. There's also a rumor that she stabbed someone in the eye. Hold on. Oh, as if I have no inventory. I'm checking more stuff. Souvenirs. Souvenirs. Dang, there's like a lot of stuff. I've never really checked the, like, doing New Game Plus stuff. Dying. Freaking ow! Fine, let's go to get it. Let's just blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, you could throw, like, there's a lot of stuff you can do now with just throwing things at me. Look at this. I still need to put more stuff. I'll be my streams are a work in progress. Like, one day I do want to have more personalized, maybe some more personalized overlays and everything, but that'll be eventually. No! 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 I'm taking my headphones off. Screw you. Screw you. They're off. There we go. Nope. 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 Nope, this is how I feel about that. He's helping me cheer me on in battle. He's in cheer. No. Feel anger, wrath, disgust. Hello, the Witherling. Yeah, calm down. Like. really loud to me, so I genuinely do have to kind of take my headphones off a little bit. So it wasn't just a bit of like, I need to take those off, I'm listening to Hexes. When I hear Hexes, yeah. When I hear Hexes, it's like this amount right here. Hold on. Where is it? Stuff like this. It's all of these emotions. I need more, like, emotes to signify disgust. Oh, should I turn it down, actually? I forgot to ask. Is it too loud? Because it wasn't too bad when I was, like, testing it out on the menu. Please let me know. Yeah, it is, like, higher on the register.
Get off of me.
I need to be able to listen to stuff, too. I have to be able to listen to, like... So, seems they found me. Looks like they're coming to Egypt. Joseph and Jotaro, is it? I'm gonna kill Dio with my bare hands. They're not gonna need my help. I'm just gonna murder them, like, so easy. So easy. Like, no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna reach through the screen, I'm gonna snap his neck. Inside the plane, departing from Japan, destination Egypt. Oh, I'm having flashbacks. My mom and I, like, the episodes we were watching today, we finished, like, the underworld fight in Stone Ocean, so I'm like, no, we're on the plane again, get off. Oh, just now I sensed that Dio was watching us. Yeah. Watch out. I have a feeling we might have some unwanted company aboard this plane. Oh, the bug! What was that? It's a rhinoceros beetle. No. It's a stag beetle. Ugh, it's somewhere in the seats. A bug inside the plane? That's definitely not normal. Where is it? The other passengers are sleeping soundly. It has to be hidden somewhere among the other passengers. Abdul, is it a stand? I didn't think we'd be detected by Dio this quickly. A stand that looks like a bug. It might be... JoJo, it's right by your face! It's huge! Disgusting. Let me take care of this. But be careful! I've heard of a bug-like stand before. One that likes to tear out and eat human tongues. I'm so sorry for the really bad ASMR, by the way. The stag beetle dodged the attack. I can't believe it. Not even Star Platinum. Oh, whoops. There's no doubt now. The bug's a stand. Where's the one controlling it? Shoot, it's attacking! The beetle attacked. The bug extended a needle and went straight for Star Platinum's tongue.
Now, Butts, that was too close.
Star Platinum stopped the needle with its teeth. He did it, he stopped the needle. But 1 second later and his tongue would have been torn to shreds. The stand's no pushover. I know the stand. It's the tower card. It symbolizes mayhem, destruction, interruption of journeys. Its name is Tower of Grey. I'd heard talk of the stand before, but I didn't know it was working for Dio. It specializes in accidents, train wrecks, plane crashes, the works. He likes to make his killings look natural. This stand is responsible for the plane crash in England that took 300 lives last year. And now he's on Dio's side. Ora ora. He dodged the speed required to evade that dual-handed barrage. Unbelievable.
You could have a gun on me.
Oh, dang it. I keep accidentally... Oh, I keep pressing the button. I'm just sitting here focused. Who's controlling the stand? Where are they? They have to be somewhere on this plane. Where there's a stand, the user can't be far. It slipped away again. Oh, look at us peeking. Like, just moved over there. What's it planning? Wait, it can't be.
Bingo! I got their tongues, and I'm planning on a massacre.
The passengers. The nerve of the bastard. Incinerate it, Magician's Red. Wait. Hold on a minute, Abdul. What's all that racket? I guess I'd better head to the bathroom. Why is the wall all sticky? M.A. It's blood! Back to sleep. We can't risk alarming the other passengers and causing a riot. We need to defeat him discreetly. Abdul Stan can defeat it, but it'll hurt the other passengers too. It might even blow up the plane. We have to be careful. Tower of Grey wants to fight. All allies are KO'd. Look, we're a squad now! We're all besties. Let me bite him. Let me bite him. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna munch on him. I'm just wondering, like, what are there? Enemies moving too fast for the naked eye. Yeah, let's just try and attack normally. It's faster than I thought. There's only one thing to do. I'll have to use attack that targets all enemies in order to hit him. We have 8 turns to stop him, otherwise the passengers' lives will be in danger. Dang, so I need... I only have things for, like, single... Yeah, I don't really heal anything to... Oh, guard, does he have anything? Because it's like one enemy... He's gotta have something that has, like... Yeah, all enemies. One damage. Beautiful. Okay, Frozen Fear, so I'm wondering if I can just do this to him now. Oh, dang, okay. I was like... I paralyzed it, so I got to do that. Good, good. That old guy's tongue was imprinted with the shape of a beetle. So that old man from before was the culprit. These disgusting sands have disgusting users, am I right? He literally just looks like an old man. Kakyoin, you're so rude. It doesn't look like he was under the influence of a flesh bud. Tower of Grey is a stand that uses accidents to kill and steal valuables. He was probably bought out by Dio. That's odd. Is it me or is the plane tilted on its side? No, I'm not just imagining it. It's definitely tilting. Sir, where are you going? That's the cockpit. It's employees only. I know. Sir? Move it. Oh, pardon me. It's a crime for him to shove a young woman like that. However, it's an emergency, so please forgive his behavior here. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, they're all dead! The pilots have been cruelly murdered. The pilots! Their tongues have been yanked out. Must have been that dang... We're going down. The controls are broken too. We're going to crash.
My stand is the tower. It symbolizes tragedies and an interruption of journeys. You'll never get to Dio. Even if you manage to survive the crash, you'll be thousands of miles away from Egypt. And when you continue, Dio's loyal servants will hound you 24 hours a day. These enlisted stand users with power beyond your wildest imagination. And it's so funny. Compared to like later stands, you're just sitting there like, these guys are pretty normal. The Beatles in it. I was gonna say, when did we get like a painfully British stand user, and then I realized that's just Dio. that's just Dio. Oh, you mister, you me dad.
Kind of stand user. And Dio's stand is the greatest of them all. Dio's stand will reign over this entire world. I'll never reach Egypt alive. You guys are real professionals. Despite everything, you haven't screamed. You've been in pain. This old guy here is gonna make an emergency landing, so tell the passengers to brace for impact. We're counting on you. Well, I've flown propeller planes before. Propeller planes? I don't know about this, but you know, Jotaro, this is actually the third time I've been on a plane that ended up crashing. Isn't that a weird coincidence? I'm never flying with you again. I loved, there was a comic, like, someone made, kind of like around the time that part 3 ended. I remember this comic on Tumblr where it was just, they're on the plane home, and suddenly Cars crashes into the plane. He just like crashes through the roof of the plane, and it's like he just stands up like unfrozen and everything, and it's just like great. No plane ride is without its disasters when Joseph's involved. So fond, I feel like I forgot how much I love JoJo. That's me. Again, I forget that until I'm watching it with my mom, and I'm like, yo, I really enjoy this, because I haven't been like even bothered with the fandom since like 2017. I wanna say, like, I was really turned off by the JoJo fandom, and I basically only like talking about it like maybe on stream with some friends and just with my mom. Like, I talk about JoJo with my mom. We're both fans. I got her into it. And it's like, I'll always just forget how much I enjoy it until we start watching it, or like we rewatch it. Especially when a new season's about to come out. It's like, hey, let's rewatch the series until then. Post-dub fandom is basically completely different. Yeah. I do have a friend, Nitzer, who had the the pleasure of, they were announcing the part 3 dub at Anime Expo that year, and we're there. We're at the hostel, like, after we're done with Anime Expo. We didn't go to the JoJo panel, and he had a great time watching me sit there and squirm listening to Rubber Soul, because he's, you know how I feel about Hexus? I kind of feel that way about Rubber Soul too. But like Rubber Soul, I always sit there and I look at him and I'm like, I want to rip his eyebrows off. I want to have just wax on hand, just in the event that I meet Rubber Soul, and I want to stick him like right on his eyebrows, and I want to rip him off and hear him scream. That's how I feel about Rubber Soul. I want to make him scream. And so the plane landed 35 kilometers off the coast of Hong Kong. We'll be acting separately for the time being, so as not to look conspicuous to the enemy. Meet us at the Jade Garden restaurant. Can't use food items in battle, so be mindful of your medicine supply. Welcome to the hotel. I'm not gonna stay. Material stands usually inhabit physical objects like dolls or vehicles. Damaging these objects will damage the stand as well. And immaterial stands are incapable of physical attacks and appear translucent like ghosts. Material stands have less special techniques, but have higher attack and defense. Immaterial stands have lower stats, but they also have a larger arsenal of commands available to them. There was a pilot dub of like 3 episodes of Stardust Crusaders a couple of years before the actual dub started coming out. Yeah, I remember that. I vaguely remember that. Take this into consideration during your battles. The road ahead will be much easier with careful planning and strategy. I'm just sad you'll never top OVA horse. Just, oh, now hold your horses. Just like beautiful voice acting on him. Attack this man. Is this just a regular dude? No stand. He's just here to kick me. Like, what? Hello? Hey there, Jet Bunjan. Have you been to Tiger Bomb Garden yet? It's cool. You'll probably think it's not much to look at compared to Kinkakuji. What is going on here? I saw a suspicious looking guy wearing a hood earlier. When he said rhinoceros, huge rocks started falling from the sky. I'm serious, you better not get involved with that guy. What is this guy's problem? There's so many dead men! You can use souvenirs on your journey, but it's nice to bring them home as a memento of your trip if you have the chance. Yo, I've never had this before. That sounds good. Let's get a panda. I'll bring that to my sister. Hey. This is a souvenir shop. Okay. What an adorable stuffed panda. Macho man, you're not gonna believe this, but I've been seeing huge bees everywhere lately. But no one else could see them. It's so weird, or maybe I'm weird. Another stand user? I made custard pie, which is like a big egg tart. I want something like that. I'm hungry. Freaking hungry, and I don't remember if we have any bread now. I think we do have bread, but one of the parts is the bread butt. Like the butt of the bread. Which is fine. I just hate, like, okay, you can have a sandwich with, like, the booty, like, the heel, yes, that's the word. I was gonna say the booty of the butt. The bread, the booty of the bread, butt. But I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't mind having that, but it's like, I hate looking at it. Like, flip it into, like, have the heel part, like, facing inwards so it looks like a regular sandwich slice. Oh, you know what's a good sandwich in France? If you take, like, a baguette, spread butter on it, and then have French ham. Prolapsed bread butter. No! French ham, way better than, like, ham we find here. Nothing, no ham compares to that. And I'm so sad because, like, it's good. Jambon, great. And a sandwich that's just bread, like the baguette, butter, and that ham, so good. You can get it on the streets in Paris sometimes. my goodness. It's so simple, but so good.
Blah, blah, blah.
Good old street meat. Those with their little gremlin on the side, that's just me dancing. I'm having a good time. Like, that's just me happy. Like, look, I even have him. I turned it into an emote too, because I needed more animated emotes. Because otherwise, the only other animated emote I have so far is this, the puzzler. It's from 7th Guest. It's like anytime a puzzle pops up in the game, it's like, ah, this icon shows up. Getting hooked on these waffles. Oh, I should have used that. Never mind. Okay, these are street foods for me to do stuff with. Moito doll. Oh, isn't this a place also where I can run into Tonio Trisardi? I vaguely remember that. Like, you can encounter him somewhere out here. Or am I getting that wrong? Again, I haven't played this in years, so there's stuff I forget.
Blah, blah, blah. Hold
on. Hold on.
Oi.
I don't like when there's just silence when I'm like trying to read something. It's like, oh no! Is something down here? I wasn't sure. Okay, restaurant. Have you seen the tram outside? I've never ridden one. I wonder what it's like. Oh no, I didn't mean to. I fat fingered it. Tortoise jelly is packed with herbal supplements, so it's really good for your health. You can even counteract poison. By the way, the coffee from the vending machine outside cured my stomach ache. Maybe that has herbal supplements in it too. No, I don't want to ride back to the hotel. I got these things called legs. Wait, what do you mean? Did I miss something? Wait, in this area? What? Oh. There's a man named Utah?
I live there!
I'm trying to find like optional bosses too, so it's fine by me. If I fight oh, that man jump around. Fight my state. Still think it's crazy that I went from before I lived here. It was Dubai. It feels weird. You know, I used to be tan. Now I'm painfully white. Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Oh no, wait, is that no, that's doggy. Okay. Have I tried the JoJo fighting game? Yes, I have, actually. It's installed on my computer. What are you looking on? I don't want to talk to you. I have a few JoJo games. So I have this, of course. Playing it. I have All-Star Battle R. I had All-Star Battle on the PS3. I say had. I still have my copy. I never got Eyes of Heaven because I don't know. I got kind of disappointed the more like I found out about it. I feel like it had a lot of wasted potential. I have a copy of the SNES game. It has a little bit of damage on the box, but that's fine. I just wanted a copy of it. And I also have Heritage for the Future on PS1. I have like a little shelf where I have all my JoJo stuff on it, so... You need to read Steel Ball Run! Steel Ball Run is my favorite. Here's something I don't understand. Why haven't they ever put Tarkus and Bruford in any of the fighting games? Like for part 1 representation. Or even like, why haven't they put Santana in like as another part 2 character? Like I don't get it. Where's that idiot husband of mine, like good for nothing? My favorite part of JoJo, it's tied between parts 7 and 3. Followed then by part 4. Steely Dan! They've been really cracking down on unlicensed street merchants like me lately. Okay, well, it's hot, I guess. Hello. Santana's cool. Like I don't know why they haven't used him. Like he was genuinely an intimidating character, or even like I don't know why they haven't put like okay, they're not as interesting maybe as stand users, like later characters, but I'm like, oh, having more characters from parts 1 and 2 would be interesting. Like they finally put Speedwagon in Eyes of Heaven, and then All-Star Battle R. But they could have like put like even Straits, I'm thinking, because Straits is in parts 1 and 2, and in 2 like he becomes a vampire. So I was like, you could probably do some stuff with him, and you know, like his play style and all that. Since you have Dio, like part 1 Dio, so I don't know why. That's the thing that frustrated me with Eyes of Heaven, is it has like a much bigger roster, but I still felt like could have done more. And then All-Star Battle R, because for example they didn't put Foo Fighters in Eyes of Heaven, and that was stupid. They also haven't put Abakio yet. They haven't put him in anything, and they're like, well, we don't know what his moveset will be like, and I'm like, figure it out. You know, like you could figure it out. And I wish they put my wife Midler back in, but they don't want to do that, and I'm pissed. You're like, oh, you could say like, oh, that design belongs to Capcom. Well, they have a statue of her, and in recent years they made like a rubber charm of her design. So, okay, I was talking about this like kind of before the stream started, like officially. I'm really torn on what my favorite parts of JoJo are. Like super, super torn, because there's not a single part I dislike. It's just that there are some I like more than others. Part 1, for example, I forget how much I enjoy it until I go through it again. It's not my favorite though. I would put it as my least favorite. But I think it's a really solid story. And I like it a lot. Do we know if Capcom owns it? No. Like, they've made merch since, you know, they lost the rights. She's been in like an art book and all that. Like she's been used before. So there's not like any single part that I don't like. But there's some that I just like better than others. Parts 7 and 3, my top favorites. I always say 7 feels like a more refined version of 3, but 3 is like a dumb 80s road trip. I love that about it. I love Freak of the Week type stories. Like, that's just fun to me. But a lot of people were frustrated, like, why don't they just get to Dio already? And I'm like, I love seeing the weirdos that they fight. It's fun. So it's like, those two are like matched as just my top favorite. Number 1 favorite. 2 would be, my second favorite would have to be like Diamonds and Unbreakable, so part 4. And then this is when it gets difficult, because I don't know how I rank some of these. Because I'm like, I think I like 5 next. Because sometimes my rankings change because I like the characters especially. I might not care for the story much. I don't care for part 6, like all of part 6. I feel like it has some stuff that I find really weak in it, or just kind of like wasted opportunity. But it has one of my favorite JoJo teams, you know. I really like, I think the cast is really fun. So, but I like 5 above it, so it would be like 5, 6, 2, 8, 1. I really liked 8 at first. The first half of 8 honestly was starting to rival part 4 to me. But then the second half falls apart, I feel. And that made me really sad. There's a lot of stuff that is just unresolved, and it was frustrating. And honestly, I think I would have liked it better if Jobin turned out to be the main antagonist, because I thought he was really fun. And there was a lot of stuff that seemed to be like hinting at something more with him. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. I am filled with static. Welcome. I am playing a JoJo fan game, and also right now I'm just sitting here talking about JoJo parts. But hello so much, raiders. Hello, thank you so much. I am filled with static. Can we get a shout out for go. Stop throwing things at me. I hate it. I hate it. But, Pizza Gamer, you were asking me about part 9. I really love Jodio and Dragona so far. They're like, Jodio is Gremlin mode Giorno, and I love that for him. Just absolute crazy goblin mode. It's so good. And Dragona is just really fun. Convenience stores are great. They're always open when I'm working late. Oh, one place I loved. He is so very 15. Yes, he's like, how's the game? I really like this game. I haven't played it in years, but this is a very well made fan game. A lot of fun Easter eggs. I forget if it's the same people, but there is going to be one based on part 4, because this game takes place during part 3. And whenever the part 4 one is done, I would love to play it. Saw a silver-haired stunner on the way here. Wonder where he was headed. Toilet fan Polnareff. Hey kiddo, give me all your cash. No. You don't want my rhinoceros to show you a world of pain. You better hand it over. Bite him. So you don't want to listen, then get ready. Taste my power. Get him, rhinoceros. 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 I just keep biting you. See? Just like I'm doing the Jolene technique. Just go beat up the user. That's one of the things I love about Jolene. She's like, I can't take out the stand. You're getting punched. Yo, he had an anchovy pizza in his pocket? Sweet. I'm sorry, I won't extort people anymore. I just got a special power, so I got carried away. I'm really sorry, so please leave me alone. No. Now with sunglasses. Wow, I can't believe you took down Fro. Maybe you can take down that guy over there too. You might die though. Rohan Kishibe, is that you? Traveling manga artist. You may have noticed already, the stands are typically either material or immaterial. Material stands usually inhabit physical objects like dolls or vehicles. Damaging these objects will damage the stand as well. Haven't seen that season yet? Which one? Yeah, we've already kind of read. Take this into consideration during your battles. The road ahead will be much easier with careful planning and strategy. I just like punching things, yo. I like the look in your eyes. I'm Utah. Yeah, we found him. No, with Jolene, you haven't gone to that part yet. My mom and I are almost done with it. I've gone through it already, like with the manga. So I'm kind of like, I'm just sitting here really excited about how she's gonna react to stuff. We're on kind of an insane bit. So I've been like, we're in the home stretch, and it gets kind of bonkers. So I'm hyped for her reactions. I'm Utah. I work here as a bouncer in between my travels. So what do you say? Would you like to test your strength? Fight with Utah. Fight the entire state. You're the one who took down Fro. Another stand user, I presume. I think you'll find them a much tougher opponent than me. Prepare yourself. Well, I'll just bite you, if you don't mind. Saints! Saints and Burns? Ew. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Ah! It was really difficult to get into the season after Stardust Crusaders. You're actually like the first person I have heard say that. You need to get ready for bed. Well, thank you so much for reading again. I hope you have a great sleep. Because part 4 is like is genuine, like generally kind of like a well-loved part. So hearing someone say like, I'm not feeling this one is interesting. Oh no! I keep hitting the wrong person. Fight Utah. Attack. Pudding surprise. Yum yum. You're pretty good. Didn't expect to have to go all out. Talk with them. What? Got a question? About stand battles. Are you not used to stand battles yet? Whatever, here goes. Well, first of all, there are a lot of different types of stands. For example, my Saints can fight separately from me and use its own judgment to determine what attacks to use. This trait comes in handy. For instance, I can attack while he heals, or we can pull off complex combination attacks. However, if its health drops below a certain point, it can no longer function. Because of that, stands like mine are especially weak to poison and moves that inflict continuous damage. I'm still working on a countermeasure. There are also stands that are attached to the user, and stands that are remote controlled, but I don't want to bore you. Ah, you got nothing better to do, eh? Right then, listen up. Some stands share their body with their host. These types have powerful physical attacks, but almost no defensive techniques. Because of this, I don't know why I'm making them talk like this. They're the easiest stand to master. In addition, their base stats are very high. However, they're useless against faraway opponents and can't take a hit. There's also the opposite type, independent stands that are completely separate and don't transfer damage to the user. To defeat them, you have to get at a person controlling it. These types can be difficult to control, however. It's more like barking orders at a soldier than anything. Of course, if the user runs out of strength, the stand is rendered ineffective. But these stands can always recover as long as the user is unharmed. Because of that, they might even be the most dangerous type. One caveat is that they get weaker the more they regenerate. If you defeat enough of them, they won't be a threat. Try to keep mental notes on these traits as you fight different stands. I think preparation is the most important part of battle. Thank you, Utah. A bug! I got excited! Wait, from... You remember the movie Green Hornet? That was a great hit. Can I use some of your stuff? Oh. Dang, I need to like heal up more. I have fought so many of your brothers. Stop it. Like, get away from me. I have murdered your twin right before you. This man more and give him stuff. Even though you're Japanese, you're a really good person. Please take this. Got crazy DX. Please forgive my rudeness earlier. Can't possibly take any more from you. Thank you so much. He can't help but feel a little pleased with herself. You know, I did that basically for TikTok. You know, TikTok views. Hot I don't know what it is about hot cold. I hear that. I'm like, I don't know. I can't. Oh. I need way more stuff for like my XP. Boiled Pepsi. That's just I hate it. Get it away from me. Oh, I don't have any more of that tea. Okay. I thought I had more. What is this? Ah, it's a flaming skull. Yeah, normal. Give me more of that. Yeah, I'll be good enough with that so far. For now. So many bugs everywhere! All the places have engine trouble. It's like one of the things that where I was like, okay, when you're at space camp, because I was a space camp kid. I went to the one in Alabama. One of the things was you end up talking about, of course, how astronauts eat and this, that, just like a ton of stuff. What was that? Like who ate something? Hold on. Actually. Wait. Oh, a bug attacked me. But one of the things was like, okay, you can't have soda in space. I was reading the you can't have soda in space. Problem is no gravity. Gas will, you know, gas is lighter, so normally, you know, you're fine. But, oh no. Oh no! Get that off of me. Get it away. Right there. Problem is with no gravity, you're gonna your innards, your stomach contents are gonna mix with the carbonation. You're gonna puke. So that's why they can't have soda in space. So they're what they decide to do, which I think is the worst idea, is they decide we'll have soda, but no carbonation. We don't need that. I hate it. I hate the thought of it. Like at that point, I don't want to drink soda. Get it away from me. Healthy and delicious. Oh wait, this is... Ugh. I don't want to fight bugs. Get them away from me. I have to find where to go. I am unfortunately a soda fiend. I drink way too much soda. But that stuff's good. Who dis? Emporio! This is a ghost house. You can rest here if you like. The plumbing and electrical wiring are also ghosts, so everything running if you need to use it. Beyond that door is where all the ghosts like to hang out. They won't hurt you though, so don't worry. Please don't touch that computer. It's very important to me. You can eat it, but you won't get full. It's the bathroom. It's a ghost, of course. Underworld resident is a demon! This is a place where souls gather when they harbor too much resentment to go to the afterlife, or died suddenly and haven't realized it yet. Great fly. In retrospect, I should have just blown up the plane and bailed. That's odd. I don't remember getting off the plane. It's a ghost. No, a corpse. On the ground in front of him is a message written in blood. Find the god-slaying axe. You know, oh, I can't say it. What is this? What is the orb? The Orbulus. Don't go past that door. It's for ghosts only. Come back when you're dead. Ponder the orb. Speedwagon! P-Dragon. Isn't it a little early for you to be here? You want to sleep in a ghost bed? Dario. Ugh, get away. One man's misery is another man's pleasure. Yeah, I can't do anything else. I was just interested in seeing what ghosts were here. Can I sleep in the bed? Can I take a nappy nap in the ghost bed? Can I raid your fridge? Your ghost fridge and stuff like that? Got bottled water. Yeah. I need to find the place. I just wanted to go through the door. Come on. Yeah, let's enter. Ew. I knew it. There's no way it'd be that easy. We'd have to strike air travel off the menu for now. If we get attacked by sand in the air again, we could put even more people's lives at risk. That leaves us land and sea. Those are the only safe ways left to travel. We only have 50 days to reach Dio. We can't afford to endanger Holly any further. If it weren't for that plane crash, we'd be in Cairo now. I'm well aware. But no fear. Someone once wrote a book about going around the world in 80 days, and that was back in the days of steam power. Even without airplanes, we should still be able to reach Dio in less than half that time. Here's what I'm thinking. If I can charter out a ship, we can take it all the way to around Malaysia and through the Indian Ocean. Sort of like the Silk Road of the sea. I agree with this plan. If we go by land, there's things like deserts, the Himalayas, all kinds of complications basically. I've never traveled either way, so I'll just follow your lead. Same here. And here. Of course, Dio stand users are going to be the biggest complication of all, regardless of which route we take. What we should really be thinking about is how we're going to reach our destination undetected. Kakyoin put the lid of the teapot to its side. Oh, don't you know? In Hong Kong, this means refill, please. Then after they bring more tea, you tap on the table twice to say thanks. Wow, you know a lot about this stuff. Pardon, but could you help me? I'm visiting from France, and I can't seem to read the menu. Go bother someone else. Hey Jotaro, no need to be rude. Excuse him. I've been to Hong Kong enough times to be able to read a menu at least. What would you like? This one's shrimp, this one's duck. Finally, they brought out Joseph's order. Rice porridge, spit roasted frog, shellfish, and simmered whole fish. Hold on, I need to check something. Real quick. Oh, I just realized. I was like, wait, this character is on the right. Passione memories. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. We'll eat up, everyone. It's all on me. All the food is good here, so it really doesn't matter what you order anyhow. poor stomach. Oh, isn't that cute? This place has such a fine attention to detail. Look at how they cut this carrot. They might actually be time travelers in this. I forget. It's shaped like a star. You know, I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, I remember now. A friend of mine has a birthmark just like this on the base of his neck. Don't tell me. Are you a stand user? The rice porridge in front of Joseph suddenly began to bubble. Mr. Joestar, get out of the way. Rapier, there's a rapier in the porridge. It's a stand. Magician's red. The rapier slashed at the flames and they vanished. What? Did he do that with his sword? Look, a stand, one that looks like a knight. My stand represents the chariot arcanum. I call it Silver Chariot. Muhammad Abdul, looks like it wants to take you on first. See that table over there? I carved a clock out of it using your flames. When they reach 12, I will kill you. That's some unbelievable swordsmanship. I've never seen anything like it. Taking me down before the clock strikes 12? Don't you think you're giving yourself a little too much credit, Mr. Call me Polnareff. Jean-Pierre Polnareff. Merci beaucoup. It's very kind of you to introduce yourself. However... Whoa, Abdul burnt half of the table to ashes with a flick of his wrist. Monsieur Polnareff, my flames are not like typical ones. Don't think that they can be blown by the wind, but they can only burn upwards. These flames bend to my will. That's why I call my stand Magician's Red. They say the world was born in a sea of flames. I suppose your magician is supposed to be the one that controlled them. A noble stand indeed. However, you seem to think I'm all talk. What? Polnareff through. I didn't even press enter. This is when. He skewered the coins with his sword, all in the blink of an eye. No, take a closer look. You pierced Abdul's flames too. I see. You pierced my flames along with the coins. It seems you understand why I did this. Call me what you like, but I'm no braggart. My silver chariot can cut fast enough to slice through the air itself. Therefore, your flames are nothing before my sword. My card, the chariot, symbolizes victory and acts of aggression. In a crowded place like this, I would sweep the floor with you. But your stand's ability works best in wide open places, does it not, Abdul? Such a one-sided battle isn't becoming of a noble stand like mine. Shall we even the odds a bit? Save the game? Yes. Why don't we take this somewhere a little less cramped? Allow me to show you to your deathbed. What is this place? So Tiger Balm Garden? Tiger Balm Garden is our battlefield. Allow me to make a prediction, Abdul. Here you will be undone by your own stand's power. Seems pretty nonchalant about all this. Abdul, stand back, Jotaro. It's as he said, my stand performs best in open places such as these. I see where you're coming from, but what if he has us right where he wants us? Let's decide among ourselves who will take him on. Do what you will. I'll eliminate all of you in due time anyhow. I would say just like leave it. Oh god. It dodged Magician's Red's attack. Take that, and that. Magician's Red dodged effortlessly. What's wrong? Not going to use those flames you talked so much about? In that case, I'll make the first move. Hora, hora, hora. Win conditions. Enemies defeated. Failure conditions. All party members are KO'd. Is he? Yeah. No! Dang it. Shoot, he's too fast. Only attacks that target all enemies will have a chance of hitting him.
I need stuff. Ah!
Way more ointment on you. Oh. Ah. I'm gonna have to use that. No! Dang it! Oh. Hold on. I want it.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I want to redo that. You know what? Screw it. I'm leaving. I want to win this. I gotta win this. I gotta win it. We gotta win it. Yeah, the stance they picked for far away. Just keep setting him on fire. No big problem. No. Okay, I need to use ointment. I'm gonna heal again, just to be safe. There we go. Polnareff is dead. What's wrong? What about the swordsmanship you bragged so much about? Why don't you take a look behind you? What? When did he carve that rock? Dang it, he's making fools of us. Goes nicely with the rest of the statues in the garden, don't you think? Looks like I'll have to get serious. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Get ready. Prepare yourself. Crossfire Hurricane. Is that all you got? What a disappointment. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I need that. Well, Looks like my prediction was correct. What? Thought I'd killed him for sure. Where are the flames coming from? Finally caught on, did you? The flames made it hard to tell, but what you cut open was the statue you yourself carved. You thought it was the real thing because its melting joints caused it to move. Dang you! This is the end of the line, Polnareff. Take this. Crossfire. Hurricane! Trying to predict the future in front of a fortune teller, you're 10 years too young. Looks like we made it. You should be out of commission for a few months after the attack. We better get going. Egypt's a long way off. What? His stand broke into pieces. Bravo. Oh, bravo. Bastard. He looks as good as new aside from a couple of scrapes and bruises. And how is he floating in the air like that? Why don't you take a closer look? No, how? What this is my stand, Silver Chariot without its armor. Sneaky. Now, it wouldn't be very knightly of me to just attack you without explaining my stand's power, would it? What say you to a little timeout? By all means, go ahead. What you'd seen earlier wasn't my stand being dismantled, but just the removal of its armor. What you burned was just the pieces of the armor. That did in fact damage me, but not considerably, and now, without all that extra weight, you'll find that my stand is quite fast indeed. The reason you couldn't see it lift me is because it's too fast for the naked eye. I see, so what you're trying to say is that my crossfire hurricane was able to hit you because of the extra weight. But without that armor, the next hit will be fatal. You realize that, yes? Well, yes, if it hits, but it's impossible. You're about to see something that'll make you quake in your boots. Well, please do show us. Silver Chariot split into 7. What? The stand multiplied? How? Stands are supposed to be 1 to a person. Well, I mean, we got stands like Harvest later. Looks like my prediction was correct again. You're all scared as hell. These are after images, friends. Just illusions created by my stand's movements. Now tell me, how does Silver Chariot's blade feel now? Fight him myself. Many Silver Chariots want to fight. Is he far? No. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Frightening.
Oh, well, then I'll just have to hit you, won't I?
What? How is I not that cold there? Oh, dang it, I'm gonna have to redo the Yeah, actually, I might end here anyway. I'm just... bad. But, thank you all for joining. I would like to play more of this at some point. Good night. But... my brain... my brain... Yeah, I'd like to play more of this. I hope people had fun. But let me see if there's anyone I can raid. Yo, Voidburger's playing more Final Fantasy VII. I forget how far she is into it, but this is her first playthrough, and it's really fun to watch her go through all of that. So, I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid.
Bobby, I want you to meet my colleague, Dr. Hamilton.
And I'd like you to get the fuck out of here!
It's all
Get out of here! Get out of
Good night.